what is up? I'm Vanessa and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Random-Ness. Now, typically my channel is grocery hauls and meal planning and what's for dinners and other shopping hauls, and then I throw this random stuff in there. I guess that's why I called my channel Random-Ness, so I could allow myself some creative liberties to pop in here sometimes and chat with you guys about things that I am very passionate about. I'm not going to get into the secret entirely, but I want to talk to you guys about my vision board. Now, I've actually been creating vision boards, I want to say decades. I feel like it kind of started in the 90s, especially when I was a kid and I would cut things out of magazines and put them all over my wall, all of the beautiful people that I wanted to become, whatever, all of the things I wanted to own. And now as an adult, I was constantly putting goals on my fridge, like I want to lose weight, I want to do this and that, all of those things. Whatever is to you, whatever it's important to you, whatever you're trying to attain or acquire or become, you need to be thinking it constantly, and that I believe. And the idea of a vision board is it is presented in front of you, so it's always at the forefront of your thoughts. So whether you're sticking stuff all over your fridge, or you have an actual bulletin board that you bought at the dollar store and you cut and pasted and put all of your favorite things and you just have it in your room, in your office, or in your kitchen, wherever it's going to be in your face. For me, that's why I created a digital vision board. So that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm not going to spend too much time sitting here chit-chatting. The idea is whether it's on your laptop or your cell phone or your iPad or whatever it is, your background should be something that you want to look at and that you know is coming. You believe it, you're going to have it, all of those things. So what we're gonna do is hop on over to my MacBook Pro here, and I'm gonna show you guys just a really quick process of how I create my vision board and how I save it on my background and how you guys can do the same thing. So every time, whether you're a creator or you just work on your laptop a lot, every time you open up your laptop and you're working, your background is gonna signify all of the things you believe you deserve to have. So let's flip around and go take a look at my computer. All right, guys, so here we are, we're all ready. I have gone ahead and I am recording my entire laptop screen, so you guys are seeing all of it, even the messy desktop right now. So this is a big part, and FYI, I'm in my basement. If you see anybody behind me, there's not supposed to be anybody here. I'm home alone, so tell me, because that means there's ghosts. Anyway, I might have watched scary movies last night. Carrying on. So, basically, the very first step to creating your digital vision board is to go ahead and clean up wherever you're putting this. You don't want any distractions or to be looking at anything that is not about your vision. So for me, I'm putting it on my desktop, on my laptop here. Again, you guys can do this on your cell phone, or you could do it on your iPad. Whatever document we create in here, you can always send it to yourself on your cell phone, save it as your background, and do that kind of stuff. But I'm primarily showing you how to do it on your laptop today. So my desktop, as you can see, is mega messy. So we are gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Basically, I did some editing. These here that you're seeing, I'm working on a video comparing some microphones. So I don't keep my library files when I'm editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete these. So I'm not gonna take you guys into cleaning up my desktop. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this, throw everything away that needs to be thrown away, and file everything that needs to be filed, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now I want to jump in here really quick. I know sometimes it can be hard to keep your desktop on your laptop or your computer very clean. I'm going to show you really quick here. I have some folders. Like, I keep all of my editing stuff on my hard drive when I'm done. While I'm working on it, I leave it on my computer because I find it can be a little slow to work off of my hard drive. So I have a little file here because I have to hook up my hard drive. So I keep everything in there till I'm ready to put it in. Otherwise, I can end up with 20 different things scattered on my desktop and it can become overwhelming. These are things that you don't think are gonna cause you stress, and they kind of linger in the background. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like organizing your pantry and putting that off. Well, the same thing to me is organizing my desktop or organizing the applications on my cell phone. It doesn't matter. It's kind of all the same thing. All right, back to this, and then we're gonna go on to the next step. Okay, so just one more tip. What I'm doing here is I want to go ahead and organize where all of these folders fall on my laptop because I don't want them to take away from what I'm looking at. So again, it's just all part of keeping it organized, however you would like it. But for me, I just do this and it just feels better. All right, so you can see right now on my laptop, I do not have a vision board. Typically there is a vision board on here. I didn't want to show you guys yet, or I would have given you a little flash in the intro, but I didn't want to show you yet because I'm gonna show you how it all comes together. What is your vision? So I said at the beginning, the big thing about a vision board is about exposing yourself, especially in an area that maybe you're in often. So for me, even when I was in the military, my desktop on my computer at work, and I even had a little mini vision board attached to my bulletin board. So it's just kind of always been a part of my life before I even knew what the secret was or the universe was. Figure out what is your vision. What are you trying to do? For me, big things are about a new home, are about my YouTube channel. So there are certain things, and yes, they can be material things. You don't have to feel bad about liking material things. Do I believe material things will be the be all end all and make you happy eternally? Absolutely not. But girl, don't apologize for wanting a new car. All right, just gonna say that. So that's it. Figure out what your vision is. Are you trying to save up for a trip? All of those things. And the thing about your vision, and I'm gonna go really quick into this because I think you guys really should go download The Secret on Audible. Listen to it in your car, when you're waiting in traffic, at the drive-thru, driving to a doctor's appointment, listen to it all the time. It will change your perspective and the way that you look at things. And the second you change the way that you look at something, your life is going to change. I promise you. Like, that is a promise I feel good making. Okay, go watch The Secret. Figure out what your vision is, what your goals are, and believe that you're going to have them. That's the biggest thing about your vision, is you have to feel it. You can't be like, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had this. It doesn't mean that's not, you really have to exist it, believe it, live it, sit there and be like, wow, I can really picture me and my family having Thanksgiving dinner in that kitchen. I can picture me getting frustrated at Charlie because he's drooling all over the floor. Like, I can feel those things deep in my core. Do you know what I mean? Sink it in, soak it up, believe it. That's the second step. All right. So now that you have cleaned up your space, girl, you got that vision and you know what you're aiming for. The next step is to go ahead and find sources or resources to get the pictures or things like that of what you want, because it is just pictures. You're not putting video and things up here. So you want representation of whatever your vision is. So you can find these. I feel like I've been talking, I'm not even looking at my laptop. Now we're gonna go back to my laptop here. You can find these anywhere. You guys are being exposed to all of my stuff here. Look, I gotta watch this video later. So we're gonna go over here. And I'm gonna look up, girl, you see I was on Scentsy, I was ordering some Amazon, I was on YouTube, I got my Epidemic Sound, and Lemonade Mom has a new website, her and 50 Shades of Mom, go check them out. I was checking it out. All right, so anyway, resources. The thing about this is you wanna be careful if you're going to be publishing anything. So like when I try to find images or clear images or transparent PNG images and stuff on Google, when I'm editing, I try to make sure that they're free for use. So when you do that, I'll show you really quickly here. You go into Google, you're gonna search if I wanna find an iPhone PNG. So if anybody of you watch my videos, you know that I do phone transitions, and sometimes when I'm showing a clip of something that I've taped on my iPhone, I will put a cell phone PNG image around it. In order to do that, you usually have to search here. So what you can do, and excuse me if you see me ducking, I have my mic hanging in front of my MacBook right now. So I can't see what I'm doing, girl. All right, tools. You wanna do a filter on your tools and settings. So if you go under tools here, Lord, I can't see anything. All results. Oh, you know, this has changed. So when you're getting ready to do a sit down video and talk about things on your laptop, maybe confirm that this stuff hasn't changed, because it used to be. All right, maybe it's under more. I gotta check. I can't see. This mic's in my way. I didn't think this through, guys. Languages, search settings. Oh, this is weird. All right, so this is different. Maybe it's not an issue anymore. Anyway, normally you can go under tools and there's a filter in there to say free for use, free for all of this. And that's what I would do if I was publishing it. I have all the images I'm ever gonna want already saved. That's what I have over here, if you see. But anyway, besides the fact, if you're going to be publishing this or sharing this with other people, you need to make sure that you have rights to the image. that simple. So whether you're getting it off Google or you're purchasing it, sometimes there are websites where you can download images for like 50 cents or $1, depending on what you want. Not really necessary. This is for personal use, for you to use on your laptop and your cell phone and just for you to look at. So I wouldn't stress out about it too much. So the very first thing that when I was creating my digital vision board was there's a house that I love. I love. So I went ahead and found the picture of that house, the house that I wanted, and I found that house specifically, and I went ahead and saved that in a folder that I called my vision board folder. So I have way more folders than what you see on my desktop. I just saved them in a folder called folders. So here we go, folders, vision board. So these are all of my images that represent things that I want. You see there's an American flag here because I have developed some friendships with people, and it is a goal for me to be able to visit the US within the next few years and visit my friends and do a little bit of a road trip. So that's on my vision board. You know, that's important to me. I have money on my vision board. There's always money on my vision board because a lot of these things that I want to come to fruition need money. Again, so these are all the images I'm showing you guys right now. I'm kind of giving you a little peek at all of the things that I have saved. So literally, so all I did, open Google. This isn't going to be a super long video because it's not that hard. So Canadian money image. It's literally all I looked up. You don't even have to do that. You could type in Canadian money and click on images, and I just saved one of these. So let's say I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and save it on my desktop, and I'm gonna call it Canadian money. Fun fact about me, I can type 98 words per minute. I can't see. Okay, there we go. You can thank the military for teaching me that one. I was really good at doing memos. All right, so I've got my money saved. The next thing was I wanted the 100,000 subscriber plaque. You girls gotta have goals. So all I did for this one, you guys, and it's kind of funny, is I think I might have even used this one because it was kind of a clearer picture. And I saved it, and I'll show you really quickly how I trim it down. I don't know if I saved that in the right place because I can't see because this microphone's in my way. We've got our picture here. We saved it on our desktop. So you can go in and edit. I don't know if you have Microsoft or what kind of editing or what kind of computer you have. So here we go. You can go ahead. I can write on here. I can change some of the wording on here if I want. I can change the shape of this. I can do whatever. So I did all of that. I found this picture here because I found this really inspiring, 100,000 subscribers. I found some quotes that I like here. I have, if there is no way, create one. This, I dream of having a cottage for us, you know, living on the water. So all of these things come together. Here is my dream kitchen. Hallelujah. Sorry, that just makes me really excited. Like, girl, can you imagine the what's for dinners I could create in here? Anyway, so yeah, that is it. I've obviously imagined it often. Basically, when you have all of the pictures that you want saved in your folder in your vision board, you're going to take whatever program you have on your computer. For me, I have, like I said, I have a Mac. So if you had PC, you could use Word or you could use Excel or something, but I would just use a Word document, honestly. I just think that's the easiest. For me, it's Keynote, which is kind of the equivalent of PowerPoint for PC. So literally I just start dropping stuff in, so you can play with the shapes and stuff. With Keynote and Mac, it's just so easy. And a little thing, this is also how I create my thumbnails. I can come in and really mess around with pictures. I could put this right in the center, you know, if I want this to be more prominent. I can control if that goes into the back or not, if I want it to be hiding or I want this to be bam, 100,000 subscribers and then so forth. My dream kitchen obviously needs to be there. So you can mess with it, you know, you can do some angles if you want it to be cute and prettier, things like that. If you have pictures of yourself you want to put on there, you know, if you were trying to lose some weight, like whatever your goals are and your visions are your goals and your visions. I'm not going to judge you for that. You do what you need to do. So I'm going to show you guys what my final vision board looks like. Here we go. And there you go, guys. So, you know, I harp about it often, and I try not to harp, but it's hard sometimes when I see something working and I know people aren't using it. I want you to use it. Use the secret. I'm telling you, use it to your full advantage. So the secret is The secret to having it all is knowing you already do. So there is a fine balance between being content and happy and grateful with who you are and where you are, and then aspiring to bigger and better. Do you know what I mean? So there's one thing about always learning gratitude and always being grateful. Like, I am eternally grateful that this is a hobby and it is not my career and not my job, because I have friends who are struggling right now. I know people, you know, if I get tired, I can take a break for 2 weeks. I have friends who can't do that. So for that, I am extremely grateful, unbelievably grateful. My doorbell just rang and now my dog's freaking out. It's okay, my kid's upstairs, she'll get the door. Anyway, that's it. So I'm extremely grateful, but I am also excited about the good things that are coming, the abundance that is coming my way, and that is how I feel and believe a good chunk of the time, because when I don't feel that way, I have to rein myself back in, and that's something that we all have to do. So the next one here I like that says, your thoughts become things. This was a big one for me. Again, I harp that constantly. I kind of want to get it tattooed, and I'm not even kidding, because I'm just going to be like, right, thoughts become things. So stop thinking negative things. Stop thinking that bad things are going to happen to you. Stop thinking you're going to get a speeding ticket when you're driving down the highway. So here it is. I've got my American flag. I've got my beautiful kitchen here. I have my dream of living on the water. This house down here that you guys see, it's a sneak peek. This house has been for sale for over a year. It is still for sale, and I highly believe there's a reason it is still for sale. So, and it's not because it's no good. I've got my plaque here. You see, I went ahead and edited that in Keynote actually, and put my name there from my 100,000 subscriber plaque. And another thing too, the big thing on this is put a timestamp on it. Say, I'm gonna have that by the end of 2021. In 2021, I'm gonna hit 100,000 subscribers. And I'll let you in on a little secret. My little vision for this year is that by the end of December, I'm going to be at 3,000 subscribers. So let's just see if that happens. We'll follow up January 1st. I'll let you guys know where I'm at. And that's that, guys. If there's no way, create one. Put your dreams out there. Expose them to yourself constantly. Don't put them on the back burner and go, oh, remember when we used to imagine what it would be like to live by the water? It's a little pitter patter of feet here. Just put it in front of you. Put it on your phone. Put it on your iPad. Put it on your work computer, your laptop. Print this out and put it in your car, girl. Do what you need to do to believe that you're worth having all of these fabulous things. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I have actually had quite a few requests to do this, and that surprised me. And it means that I have an audience that I absolutely adore, and you guys believe that good things are possible too. And I'm super excited to share this with you guys. Like I said, it wasn't groundbreaking. There's actually lots of other videos on YouTube showing you guys how to do a digital vision board, which are probably way better than this. But I hope that you see my enthusiasm, that you believe what I'm believing, and that you try this, that it's something you can do while you're sitting having your coffee in the morning. You can mess around with it tonight while you're sitting around watching TV with the kids. Just sit there and send yourself a lot of love, allow yourself a lot of grace. And I'm really excited, and I'm feeling really passionate about YouTube lately. And it's in large part to you guys. So I want to say thank you, and I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Woo!
The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade